Hi there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew. It has been absolutely fantastic to have you here joining me along my journey so far. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and also the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all future content. If you're a returning subscriber, then say thank you so much for the support that you've been showing me so far. It has been absolutely fantastic and I could not keep this going without you. So, okay, now that housekeeping is out of the way, let's get into the review and I will show you what I've got for you today. Now, in today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Spey River single malt Scotch whisky. It is a single malt. It's also an NAS bottled at 40%. Now, this has had a double cask maturation, first in American oak and then finished off in bourbon casks. Now, I don't have too much information about this actual company itself. From what I've been able to find, to me it seems like they may be an independent bottler. From what I've been able to gather myself, I believe that they are sourcing Speyside whiskies and then selling them, selling them under the Spey River brand. So, enough of that. Let's pour a wee dram and let's see what notes we've got for you today. It's very pleasant already as soon as you pop the cork. Alright, let's just pour a little bit. Alright. Really, even straight away without even putting my nose to the glass, you're already getting some very nice vanilla and honey notes. But let's see what we get. Cheers. Okay, so yeah, this is very vanilla dominated. A light wood char comes through. And then towards the end, a wave of honey comes through. Mixed in with that, you're also getting a lot of grain notes. Cereal, I guess like cornflakes, kind of like a sweet cornflake note. Yep, definitely very corn driven there. Hints of caramel. And maybe a very slight, and I mean very slight, you really have to look for it, like a very mild licorice note coming through. It's a very pleasant nose. Very easy, and one that you just want to keep going back to just to see what you will find. It really feels like one of those noses where the more you explore, the more you will find. Again, see, it's shaping itself already. There's a touch of nuttiness coming through. Maybe almonds and peanuts. And I guess it could be that bourbon cask influence. But I think I'm getting like a minty rice spice note from it as well. So that's very, very interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I've almost finished this bottle and I think that note I've only just noticed now towards the end. Yeah, that's definitely there. Oh, wow. And also that I can never remember what it's called, but the smell of rain hitting like warm pavement. I love that smell. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, enough with the nose, guys. Let's get on with the palate and see how we go. Get this. Okay, so the mouthfeel is very light. It kind of builds up a little bit but it doesn't carry through very well. It's like if you're coming up to like a bell curve, it starts rising and then it falls short very quickly and becomes very watery and very thin. As far as like a mouth coating goes, you are not going to get a full mouth feel. It pretty much washes over your tongue and then it vanishes. Straight off the bat, you'll get, I guess, those honey, vanilla, caramel notes. Like, there's also a damp wood. It's kind of like a damp oakiness that comes through. Slightly musty. Again, those corn notes are coming through, those cereal grains. So it's one of those whiskies where pretty much whatever you're getting on the nosing does follow through on the palate, but at a much more subdued level. The finish is very light, almost non-existent, but it is very smooth. Now, remembering this is only at 40% ABV, so it's not going to shock or wow you in any way. I think this is a perfect introductory whiskey if you're wanting to get, say beginners into whiskey and you know that they can't really seem to handle those higher ABVs or strong flavors. I think the Spey River, Speyside Single Malt NAS, I think that's probably a very good entry point. But at the same time, you could probably just go for a bottle of Monkey Shoulder, and I think that will probably be just as good in its own way and probably give you some, I guess, more diverse flavor notes as well. All right, guys, all in all, so this is not a bad whiskey. It is not great. Pretty much what I've said already is all I have to say, and I will not drag this on any more than what I have to. But if you are able to find this, definitely give it a go. I have a feeling to say this would mix quite well with some basic cocktails, whether you just want it with Coke, or I wouldn't put it on ice. It will probably just wash it out straight away. But maybe give it a go with other cocktails and see how you go. But all right, that's it. This is the end of this video, and I shall see you all again on the next one. Get this.